Let me just state all the obvious before anybody come state obvious for me, because I know only like for tussle. Me is fully aware that nobody never engaged or proposed to me before, which is totally fine because I'm only 23 years old and I have no business being proposed to or getting engaged to by no man. However, let me just state, I am happy for the newlyweds and the newlywed because they're married. I'm happy for the people that will get proposed. And I understand what I mean? I say, alright, cool. But I'm going to use for them situation, for them proposal situation as an example because my future husband, let me tell you right now, don't try that blood clot. I'm gonna shame you. You're gonna get embarrassed. Because which man gonna propose to me and I gonna ring to me like him and give me $1,000? Why you give me the ring like you give me $1,000? Go down on your knee. Go down on your knee. If you need help, come up back, more help, come up back. Go down on your knee, Mr. Sir, and give me one speech. What you mean by? What do you mean by? You could have never proposed to me. You proposed to one cow, one rat, one dog, one post. Me don't know, but I know me. Not me sure the poil. And I don't care. I don't care. So I don't have to say, my opinion is mine. Like your opinion. I'm not going to anger me like on anger lyric. That me go tell you no. Okay.
So let me backtrack. Okay, let me backtrack. So the people who were in the first video, not that it matters. I mean, this could have been any kind of video, and I feel like this would have been the same reaction. But this is actually a dance hall recording artist by the name of Teejay. If you guys don't know him, you would probably know his most viral song on TikTok, one of his most famous songs by the name of Drift. And so I believe he has been with his girlfriend for a long time. I'm almost 100% sure that they maybe have been dating for like years, obviously. He proposed to her, and as you guys can see, they are at like a restaurant situation. Now, in the beginning of the video, there was parts of the video that I had to block out because of the music, but the music that was playing in the background was the Bruno Mars song, I Think I Want to Marry You. She's obviously celebrating, I think it was her birthday or something like that with her friends and her family, and he decided that that was the time that he was going to propose. Based off of her reaction, based off of the reaction between the two of them, to me, I found absolutely nothing wrong with this. Okay. I thought that even the way that the two of them put their faces together in the beginning and kind of like whispered to each other and giggled, you can tell that they have like a very strong bond between the two of them. In my personal opinion, there's no secret that a lot of times marriage is for the woman, if not majority of the time, because of the fact that the woman is going to receive most of the benefit when it comes to marriage. Okay. But you see, whenever we got into the video after, maybe a lot of you probably did not understand what that woman was saying, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. Okay, so basically the woman was saying that, she's quote unquote happy for the two of them and she's happy, for their proposal, for their engagement. But she just wants to let everybody know that if it was her, even though she's never been proposed to, she's never been in a long-term committed relationship, she has no idea what the relationship would entail or any of the intricate details behind the scenes. She has no idea of any of that. She also informed that she was 23 years old, but she's saying that her future husband needs to understand that if it was her in this exact situation, he better get down on his knee. And not only he better get down on his knee, he better have a long speech prepared expressing all of his gratitude and love for her. Otherwise, he's going to get embarrassed in front of everybody because she is not going to accept the proposal if he is not down on his bended knee, crying, snot nose, basically expressing to everybody that he's so obsessed with her and all of the, let me count the ways of all the reasons. Foolishness. Okay? Foolishness. She also said, she made a point to say that, she doesn't care if something's wrong with his knee. She will help him up. She does not need anybody handing her a ring as if they're handing her money. There needs to be more of this and more of that into it. Listen, let me just say this right now, okay? Because whenever I see stuff like this, I try to always have the conversation in a way that I can direct it, without kind of intervening or interjecting so much personally, because I don't know the people who are saying these things. So let me just say this, okay? This whole bended knee mentality that a lot of the women have, I don't know if it's like a subconscious thing or what, but a lot of times whenever we see a man that is going down on bended knee, doing the utmost for a proposal, showering this woman with all this love, a woman who has this systematic Disney fairy tale romantic comedy movie mentality that is not stuck into reality and focused on the dynamic of the real relationship, but somebody who is just focused on what other people's perception is going to be and what other people will think or other people will feel. A lot of times, this is why the man gets walked all over within his marriage and within his relationship. Because just the act of a man going down on bended knee, that is what triggers the crazy in a lot of women. Okay? You know how a lot of men, they're with a woman and they're all good with the dating phase, boyfriend and girlfriend situation, everything is cool. And the minute that woman gets that ring on her finger, she starts acting like a completely different person. I'm almost positive that bended knee thing is what triggers it. It becomes just like, physically the act of him getting on bended knee and making himself smaller and kind of like bowing to the woman. It's almost like it goes into her brain and says, yeah, I own you now. I'm over you. I control you. Happy wife, happy life. You do what I say. Oh, you can't do that because you a husband now. Oh, you can't do what you do because you got to, answer to me because I'm the wife. It's almost like these little intricate things are what triggers or enhances the change. Because this is very superficial. This is a recording artist who goes on tour. And when we talk about the high percentage of men, this is somebody who already is in a certain tax bracket. Any city that he goes to on tour, I'm sure he has a plethora of options of women who are throwing themselves at him that he can choose from. For a man who is in this state to propose to this woman, there's absolutely no reason why there should be any kind of backlash, idiotic commentary, disrespect. And again, this is how I can constantly prove on a daily basis that women do not support women. Women only support miserable, negative, single women. When a woman is happy in a relationship that is thriving or elevating, you will see women coming around to discredit every single thing about that relationship to pick it apart. Unwarranted. They're sitting at a table. He had the music queued up. He had all the intricate people around her. And by the look on her face and on his face, they were very satisfied and happy with the moment. To me, it looked like, you know what? I'm giving you this honor because not only do you deserve it, but I know that you've been longing for this. Let me show you that your time and your patience was not in vain. Let me give you the highest form of honor. Let me marry you. And y'all are talking about a knee? You see, they can't nitpick the ring. They can't nitpick the song choice. They can't, call him a dusty or try to shame him or call him broke. They can't call her any name. So what do? They nitpick, the smallest thing and make a huge stink about it. It's so funny to me. What doesn't make sense is that, all the women there was a lot of comments on this woman's video, and all of the commentary, all of the women who were saying all kinds of things. Oh, this could have never been me. Oh, I'm not gonna look desperate. I'm not gonna look. And even the woman in this video, my future husband. All I'm gonna say to my future husband, let me just say this, right? A lot of people who have the mentality to speak negative on on that situation, or on anybody's situation who they're elevating their relationship and they're going to new levels, and you yourself want a husband and you yourself want the married life, having this negative commentary, having this negative mindset about this entire situation, it would lead me to believe that a lot of you guys are talking to an imaginary future husband. Because the understanding, the humility that it would take for you to even get to a relationship and get to the space of somebody proposing to you, your whole, turning up your nose to a certain situation, oh, he better do it like this, your controlling mentality will already take you out the race. Keeping it real. Being honest. A lot of women don't want to hear that. A lot of women don't want to hear the truth. You have women who don't even have what do they call it? Anybody pursuing them. That are over here talking about, oh, when I get proposed to, he better not. Oh, because if he think, there's no he. Like, who is he? Who's the he? A lot of people who are focused on, and this is very true, a lot of the people who are focused on the semantics, right? The what people are around and who was saying this and who was saying that and who this. You see, people who understand the dynamics of relationships and going through things and growing through things, they are not at all looking at, I'm sure she didn't even realize he didn't get on the knee. I'm sure she was not even paying attention to that. She was overwhelmed with joy. She's like, yep, highest form of honor. I appreciate this. This means a lot to me. What really grinded my gears, okay? And I have to say it again about women not being supporters of women who are not miserable or single, is that the woman in this video said, you could never propose to me like that. A man, my future man or whatever, he could never propose to me like that. He must be proposing to a dog, a cat, a cow, somebody else, but it could never be me. So in this person's heightened state of being and one of the most exciting and best moments of her life, you just compared her to a cat, a dog, a mouse, a rat, and all of these things. Because you just stated that only animals are worthy of this type of proposal. But being passive aggressive, you tried to combat that from the beginning. Oh, I'm just so happy for them, but I'm about to disrespect them in the utmost. Oh, I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for her, but I'm about to tear all her happiness down because in the time that maybe she's going to get some highlight, or they're going to get highlight because they are celebrities based off of her proposal, I'm also going to get into this vein and I'm going to highlight and tear down what it is and see if I can get the same amount of traction, discrediting and taking, the attention away from her by bringing negativity to it. But I say I'm happy for her. But I say I'm happy for them. But I'm a girl's girl. But I support women. This is crazy. That's why I always say, again, Women always say, oh, I support women. I defend women. I'm a girl's girl. And, I want this. I want women to have the best. Women deserve this. Women. As soon as they see women who are elevating, happy, flourishing, growing, they will try to tear everything down. Oh, not before me. Oh, not in this way. Misery. And I have to say it one more time. A lot of these women who are commentators on the sidelines talking and discrediting all of these situations, that's what they will always be. Is commentators on the sidelines always talking about these situations. Oh, it could never be me. Don't worry about it, boo. Don't worry about that. That's something you do not got to worry about. You sure don't. That's okay. Okay, cool. You didn't even have to make the disclaimer. You was good already. It's so distasteful. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.